Guys, got a real good exercise for you guys here. This is going to be a sitting down exercise. Very good for the core, very good for the shoulders, very good for the arms, good for fighters, build explosive power, good for the type of guy who hasn't been on the mat in a while, who hasn't done any core stuff on the mat. So this is going to help build up your core to be able to hop on the mat and do some core stuff on the mat. So it's a real good exercise for a lot of different reasons, a lot of different type of people. Gonna crunch in here. So when I explode out with the weight, I'm good posture here, right? Tight on the core. When I pull in, forearms are close together, feet go together, crunch in, press the weight out, okay? Real tight on the arms, controlling the weight, using the core, good posture, okay? This is a real great exercise for someone to start out with if they haven't been training in a while, if they haven't been on the mat in a while, they don't really want to hop on the mat and start doing crunches right away. They want to build up their core a little bit. Anytime I get some of my older students that haven't trained in a long time, haven't been very active in a long time, I'll have them start out with this on the bench. And within a couple of weeks of doing it 1 day a week, they're right on the mat doing the core exercises. Using 15-pound dumbbells here. Main thing, feet together, crunch in, right? Explode out, keeping those arms close together as I'm pressing out. You almost want the weight to cling, okay? Good posture when you press out, tight on the core. Like I said, I'm using 15 pounds here. If you haven't lifted weights in a while, you want to start out real light, maybe 6 pounds, 5 pounds. Start out real light because this is an outstretched arm right here. If you don't have the shoulder muscle to control it, you don't want to be going too heavy. So you want to start real light. Okay? Even when I go lightweight, I focus and I control the weight as if it's a lot heavier. Now in between each set, we're gonna go a little bit of shadow boxing just to keep the body nice and loose. Anyone can shadow box. Real simple, we're just gonna put our hands up, jab, cross. Palms facing each other when I'm by the jaw, fist turns when I put the punch out. As my jab comes back, the cross goes, okay? So as my cross goes, that left hand is already back to the jaw. Okay, so we want to go about 3 sets of this one here. So you do a set, then you hop up, you shadow box, just straight punches, nice and relaxed, controlling the breathing. If it takes you about 60 seconds, a minute and a half to do 1 set of the physical art, you do about a minute and a half of shadow boxing as well, until you build up. So you want to start light, start with about 5-6 pounds, maybe even lighter, depending on your body weight, depending on how much you've done in the past, how much you've been lifting. Start light, work up little by little. Get the form down first, then increase your weight. And you never want to go too heavy on this exercise. Heavy for me is 20 pounds on this exercise. I'll use 20-pound dumbbells because we're going straight out, okay? You never want to go too heavy on those shoulders with that outstretched arm, okay? Focusing on the core, bringing the forearms in close together, turning the weight over, okay? And then taking that break in between, take a little breather, hop up, give 1 round of shadow boxing so you get that cardio and you loosen up the arms. Stay nice and relaxed, nice and loose. So this is gonna build up a lot of core power so that you can hop on the mat and get back to traditional crunches and knee lifts and things like that. A lot of other core exercises that you could do on the mat. So you want to start off with this if you haven't been training in a while. Start off with this, get back into it, get that core strength up, and you'll be good to go. Feet come into play for balance. So feet are together when I crunch in.